Look ahead to 2020. There's a young goalie in net tonight for the Russians that's caught your eye.
Well, not caught my eye, caught everybody's eye. Yaroslav Askarov. I mean, he's just a brilliant young goaltender. He will have his fourth medal in 9 months at the conclusion of this game. He's hoping it's gold, but as a goaltender, you need to check 3 boxes. Great skill. You have to have a great mind for the game, and you have to have a real poise and calm about you. He checks every single box. And Brian, keep this in mind. He's a year younger than everybody at this tournament, and he's excelling like very few goaltenders have at his age.
He's 16, does not turn 17 until June.
Over to the far side, shot in is fended up by Askarov. Another chance is stopped as well. Up high, York to Zegras. Hughes, one-timer, and that's stopped by the glove. Yaroslav Askarov.
Demchenko was faced, drops it off, shot, stop. Demchenko fires, oh, what a save! Big stop. Askarov made a huge stop for the Russians.
See that athletic ability? Unbelievable. It's not just the first save. He understands where he has to get to, and he gets there with such an explosive move, almost from a yoga position. The ability to push and have the strength in your lower body and your core.
Best penalty killer is usually your goaltender, and that's the way it is with Russia in this game. Yaroslav Askarov has been absolutely outstanding. The way he challenges the play, the way he understands where the play is going. He's up on top of his crease. A couple of his lateral stops have been outstanding.
Kept in, sent across, one-time shot, oh, what a stop! Rebound, Cole Caulfield was robbed by Yaroslav Askarov. What a save.
He just shut that down completely.
This should have been a sure goal. It has been a sure goal for Caulfield all tournament. Askarov on his game in the first. He had to be.
Turcotte in front, back to York. One-time shot stopped as Caulfield loaded it up. Hughes, weak shot off the side of the net. But he has been dynamic for the Russians in net. And if they hope to steal a game, he could be a catalyst for doing just that for Team Russia. And look out, Demchenko fires, glove stop by Askarov. Good push in tight as Valentin Demchenko was loose, but there's that Russian netminder standing tall.
Yeah, Askarov is not only technically good, he's athletically brilliant. He gets himself right in a really good position. He's calm, he's cool, confident. And like any excellent goaltender, you have to have a little bit of flair and you have to have a little bit of cockiness. I think he's got it all. Again, I qualify this. He's the best goalie I've seen since Carey Price. And I'm not saying he's Carey Price, because Carey Price is a goaltender that stands out. He's the best goaltender I've seen. And I've seen some pretty good ones in, Vasilevsky in Tampa Bay. I talked about Spencer Knight playing with Team USA. Samsonov. He is the best goaltender I've seen since Carey Price, who was drafted in 2005. The command of the net, the athletic ability, the mind, it just works so well. I mean, we don't talk about hockey sense for goaltenders. It's just as important as any other position. And I think his hockey sense is exceptional. Tim Bernhardt, who I worked with for a long time in Dallas, just a superb scout and a great understanding of goaltenders. Always talked about, you better be able to read the play, because if you don't, it doesn't matter how skilled or gifted you are, you're not going to be able to get to the right spots at the right times, and Askarov does exactly that.
6'2", 257 pounds, and still, as you mentioned, just 16 years of age. He'll turn 17 on June the 16th. Holding in front, Gildon swings at it. Leaves for Zegras, across. As Caulfield. Hughes shoots right on as Caulfield was set up for the one-timer. He didn't like what he saw. Over to Hughes, and Askarov makes another save.
Well, what you see is Yaroslav Askarov. That's what you see. And I guess you don't like what you see, because he's so big, he's so athletic, he's so good. Jack Hughes, he shut down Caulfield. Now he shuts down Hughes, and Hughes is trying to get it up on him, but the size of Askarov coming across and right there, Hughes has nowhere to go with it. Brilliant goaltender.
Cole Caulfield in, fires, what a stop! Yaroslav Askarov has stopped Cole Caulfield at least 3 times with some great chances in this game. Still with it, towards the net, stop, rebound, backhand, and that was stopped as Turcotte the backhand. Askarov again, brilliant. Zegras, York, Zegras across, Caulfield shot again! Big stop, Askarov is the second time in the game he has stopped Cole Caulfield from that circle. Turnover, Beniers fires, big stop, Askarov. A huge save when you look at momentum in the hockey game right now.
Quickly back up is Askarov with it.
I love Askarov coming out and playing that last puck because he knows Spencer Knight can play the puck. He knows he's a highly touted goalie. He says, wait a second, I can play the puck too.
Well, whatever you can do, I can do better, saying.
Exactly. You have to love that with these young players. They're so confident in their abilities.
Centering pass in front, Pinchuk found on it, another try. That's turned aside.
How about that poke check by Askarov? Pretty impressive. He's just got such a calm and poise about him. When I watch him play, I shake my head sometimes, realizing that he is 16 years old. It's unbelievable how mature he is.
If he was draft eligible this year, Craig, where would he be in the conversation?
Oh, definite first rounder. I think he's a top 10 talent in terms of goaltending. That's how good I think he is. His hockey sense, his athleticism, I think he's absolutely superb. And I felt the same way about Spencer Knight last year playing in this tournament as a 16-year-old. But I think Askarov's a better goaltender than Knight, and that's saying something, because I think Knight is a #1 goaltender in the National Hockey League for 15 years.
Poked away by Askarov. Out to the far side. Hughes with a shot stopped by Askarov.
I do not see a flaw in Yaroslav Askarov's game.
The underage centers, and that's fought off by Askarov.
He's 16. You know he's going to get better as he gets more coaching and just understands more of the game. But to me, he's just, I don't see a flaw. Kicks it wide, goes to the net, tries to get a redirect. Askarov, perfect position.
He sends it across. In front, York the tip. Soderblom. Pass across, Soderblom backhand, and that was stopped as Soderblom started the play below the goal line, got in front, couldn't finish.
Askarov reads the play, gets right out, closes down the net.
Left side towards the net, off a stick, wow! Off a skate, up high, and Askarov had to make a good stop. Beecher, a little bit of space up the right side. Beecher drives in towards the net, then a big collision, knee on knee in front of the net. Zegras over the blue line, hesitates, around he goes, drives in, Zegras tries to tuck it in short side. Askarov had it closed down. Turcotte to the forehand, lost the puck.
The quickness and the agility, lateral agility of Askarov, like he just comes right back there. Where's he going? Even if he has the puck, he has nowhere to go.
Well, Cole Caulfield, can he do it in the shootout? Caulfield, and he stick handles, and
Askarov made a great play poking it away with his stick. And nowhere for Caulfield to go.
Jack Hughes, and he loses the puck.
The reason they're losing the puck is they're looking for an opening, and there's none there.
Oh my goodness, can you believe this turn of events? Here comes Boldy, has to score for the Americans, and he's stopped! And the Russians are off to the gold medal game in Sweden. He was a superstar in this game. Yaroslav Askarov, unbelievable.